Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare, Krishna, Rama, three names for God. Hare means everything is the energy of God, it's all His creation. Krishna means the sweetest form, the most attractive feature of the Lord. And Rama means He's the source of all bliss. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's really not religion, it's a way of life. Many people describe Hinduism, they call it. Hinduism is a recent word given to it by foreigners. The word in the Indian scripture is Vaishnava, worshipper of Vishnu or Krishna. And so we simply love Krishna. And just like Christ in the Bible, He says, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul and might. That was His teachings. He didn't teach Christianity. He taught love of God. So Krishna was the same. He didn't teach a religion. He taught love God. Krishna's the name for the Lord in His very sweet form. God has unlimited names, unlimited forms and characteristics. It doesn't mean there's lots of different gods. Because Krishna is very beautiful, all the things connected with Him are very beautiful. So the idea is, at the beginning of the year, in springtime, when the flowers first bloom, you take those first flowers and throw them in the air to celebrate. So now they make them into a powder. So when spring comes, you celebrate His colors coming, and singing and dancing and festivities. That's the idea of it.
In India, they welcome spring like this for thousands of years. Well, not exactly like this. The colors are thrown in the highways and the byways. Never before have so many people gathered together in one place to celebrate spring, renewal, each other, and the Creator from which we all come. That was our contribution. And if it's a good thing, it should be done collectively. It should be done together. Another little spin we put on this ancient festival was we introduced the countdown. That every hour from 10 we all count down together, and when we reach 1 we throw the colors straight up in the air. That had never ever been done before in India to my knowledge. And the third thing is we combine the old and the new, the east and the west.
The festival is called the Holi festival, after the name Holika. And she was a great demon, actually. She's a nasty lady. Holika had a nasty habit of killing little children. She was not a very nice lady. If she wore a particular shawl, then she could not be burned even by entering into fire. So she would carry a child into the fire, and the child would burn and she'd be protected by the shawl. So she tried to do this with a very great devotee of the Lord. So Vayu, the wind god, he blew the shawl off of her onto the child. The child was saved and she was burned. So every year in India, they all have little bonfires and they burn lots of statues of holika. So we made a straw holika with sharp teeth and blazing eyes, and we burn her at the time of the Holi festival. It's very traditional. It's gone on for more than 5,000 years. In India, of course, the whole country shuts down. All the streets are red, and everyone knows how to play, and everyone's playing everywhere. They all wear white. They all get covered in colors. Then they all take a shower and have festivities, dances and enjoyments. Because we can't do it all over the place, we do it in one location. So people come to that one location. So that becomes the biggest color festival in the world because everyone's coming here. Because they don't know how to dance like Indian dancing or enjoy the Indian festivities and food in the same way. It's a little got its Western influence, and sometimes it get a little wild. And instead of classical sitars and Indian drums, you can get your guitars and so on. But the same atmosphere of great happiness and joy. Everyone's covered in color. No one knows who is who, what color they are, what race they are, what religion they are. Even if they're male or female, there's no material distinctions. They just see everyone as another living being that they can enjoy and love with. So it's kind of peace and love festival too. Everybody really is very friendly and happy. And at the festival here, we do not allow any alcohol or drugs or cigarettes. It has to be just very natural happiness. My husband and I started it years ago with just a small group of Indians. And then everybody wanted to start coming, and then it grew and grew. And within a short time, there's tens of thousands of people instead of just a handful. And so it's wonderful. It's grown exponentially. Everybody enjoys it. We enjoy that everybody enjoys. We have to work very hard now. It used to be just fun, but now it's actually quite an endeavor, but it's worth it.